A Supreme Court of India bench led by Chief Justice of India S.A. Bobde today heard a petition by a law student seeking appointment of judges to the district judiciary. The law student had referred to the bench as Your Honor. CJI S.A. Bobde remarked that this was not the US Supreme Court and that he should not refer to the bench as Your Honor. The student apologized and said that he would instead refer to the bench as My Lord. To this, the Chief Justice of India remarked that he has referred to the bench incorrectly. Justice V. Ramasubramaniam, who was also part of the bench, stated that the student had not cited the case of Malik Mazhar Sultan and that was a crucial case while dealing with the subject of the petition. This particular case has now been adjourned for 4 weeks. A letter has been filed before Attorney General for India K.K. Venugopal seeking to initiate contempt of court proceedings against former Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi. Activist Saket Gokhale, who has filed a letter before the Attorney General for India K.K. Venugopal, has cited the statements made by the former Chief Justice at the recently held India Today conclave, in which Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi had made statements like, nobody comes to the court, and even if someone approaches court, then it's only to wash their dirty linen in public. Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul and Rishikesh Roy-led bench today referred a legal question of when an accused is remanded to custody, then can that day be counted while counting the 60-day period necessary for granting default bail to a 3-member bench. The 2-judge bench referred this legal question to a 3-judge bench while dealing with a bail application filed by Kapil Vadhavan and Dheeraj Vadhavan, who were charged by the Enforcement Directorate in money laundering case last year. Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, a senior advocate appearing for the DHFL promoters, argued before the bench that it was a long time since these two were in jail and that the court was hearing this matter since last year. Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul at this point said that retrospectively it felt guilty about hearing the case for such a long time when it had to refer the matter to a 3-judge bench. However, Supreme Court today assured Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi that the 3-judge bench would be formed by Chief Justice of India at the earliest and that the interim bail plea would be heard by the same. Supreme Court of India today adjourned the contempt petition filed by Central Bureau of Investigation in the Saradha Chit fund scam case against Chief Secretary of West Bengal, Maulay Kumar De. Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, appearing for Chief Secretary of West Bengal, Maulay Kumar De, appeared before the bench and stated that this was an age-old matter which was being revived now. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta at this juncture said that contempt petitions always remain alive. To this, Dr. Singhvi replied that such matters only become alive when elections are coming close. Justices S. Abdul Nazir and Sanjeev Khanna continued hearing the Franklin Templeton matter, where Franklin Templeton had challenged the Karnataka High Court ordering the winding up of its 6 debt schemes after obtaining a consent of its unit holders by a simple majority. The regulatory body Securities Exchange Board of India, represented by senior advocate Arvind Datar, submitted that the unit holders have no role or no part to play in ordering for a winding up process of a mutual fund scheme. Mutual fund is different from a share or a debenture. Unit holders cannot take a call on winding up. There cannot be participatory democracy in a unit holders kind of a system. Mutual funds must be left to trustees and they should take a call when to wind up. Senior advocate Arvind Datar, appearing for SEBI, submitted. The Franklin Templeton matter is likely to continue tomorrow as well. Well, that's all from Supreme Court today. Do stay tuned with Supreme Court today tomorrow as well. And don't forget to like and share barandbench.com.